We've got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the Chicago White Sox. The Palos have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Corbin Burns will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize that.
Ready now for the White Sox.
Lloyd.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Colby.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Got him to go down swinging there. Yohan Moncada goes down for the second out in the bottom half. The 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to third.
Dig.
Backhanded. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger.
Settling in now, Mark Lloyd. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
The right fielder
coming to the plate now, Colby Rasmus. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yohan Moncada. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Moncada.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. White Sox strand. Next up for the A's, Josh Begley. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Josh Begley.
Hit in the air out toward left. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. Now at the plate, Mark Lloyd, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Lloyd.
Make the turn, pick it up.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Ready for another shot now. Kobe Rasmus comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded to first. There's one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit high and deep out to left. Lloyd racing back at the track. The wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Stepping up now, Mark Lloyd. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in 5-2 the final today. The A's led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
Afternoon baseball. Ronaldo Lopez gets the ball for the White Sox in this one.
Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. Take out.
Striding into the box, Josh Fegley. And Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lloyd is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning. Ready for another chance. Dominique Montano. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into. Here's Chris Davis now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lloyd is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. So after the 3 spot. Digging in, Mark Lloyd. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Laureano looks up, and it's gone.
I think it's time to start start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mark Lloyd. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Davis. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Standing in, Marcus Semien. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado. He's just 1 for 6. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lloyd is camped under this one. And he's got it for the first out. So digging in now, Mark Lloyd. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Laureano facing back at the track. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
And this is swung on and missed, and Rasmus becomes out number 1.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
The 3-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here now the 2-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Profar for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. Digging in now, Marcus Semien. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Lloyd makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in to start the 9th, Mark Lloyd, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Mark Lloyd.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Laureano waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-1 the final tally today. The Oakland A's hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Sean Manaea earns win number 4 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Tyler Austin is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 31, Tyler Austin.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope is there, and that's the first out.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Lloyd is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Let's play ball. 3 out. 3 out. He's out. 3.
The batter.
Into the box, Mark Lloyd. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Allen has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the 2-3 go the way. Ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
They left 9 runners on base.
Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Minnesota Twins and Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run.
Stepping in, Mark Lloyd. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Fielder, Mark Lloyd.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kepler going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the 4th. And that'll bring Willians Astudillo into bat. The 2-2. Lloyd is underneath this one, pulls this one in the air out to left, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So they get 3 runs on 2. Into the box now, Mark Lloyd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mark Lloyd.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it too as he crashes headlong. Now at the plate, Chad Burnside. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lloyd waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Jonathan Scope now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Jonathan Scope.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lloyd will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Up next for Chicago, Mark Lloyd.
Number 29.
Ready with the first pitch.
Lloyd.
Here it comes. Hit hard to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Miguel Sano. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Miguel Sano.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lloyd giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. On 3 hits. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Lloyd, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit. That save, the accolades just keep rolling in for him. That's save number 341 in his big league career, tying him with Hall of Famer Rollie Fingers on the all-time saves list. Save that baseball for the mantelpiece.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Chicago posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, a matchup out of the AL Central between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. Fernando Romero gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he...
Leading off the inning, Mark Lloyd, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Rosario is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining.
Leading off the inning, Mark Lloyd, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as the White Sox have now made this a 2-1 ball game.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Now in the box, Mark Lloyd.
Yeah, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, but they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Sox get a run. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, he's done well, 6 for 13. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lloyd is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire this. Digging in once again, Mark Lloyd, and their runners at the corners now.
Mark Lloyd.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play. And
hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Our ball game tonight for the victorious Twins, 7 runs on 14 hits.
So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second, and still only 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Mark Lloyd.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one, and sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Chicago came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tyler Lyons wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Shohei Ohtani is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around.
Now batting, Mark Lloyd, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This pitch is popped up. Cozart is there. And the inning is over. So here is Avisail Garcia. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Avisail Garcia.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Lloyd looking up, and that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
David Fletcher.
Swing, and he pops him up. Sanchez into shallow left. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment.
Standing in, now David Fletcher. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado. He's 2 for 3. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lloyd is there. And that's the third out. So it at the plate, Mark Lloyd.
The left fielder, number 29. Mark Lloyd.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Stepping up to the plate, Mark Lloyd comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, and he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
The third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Here now the 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten the call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. Top of the order due up in the home half of the. At the plate, Mark Lloyd. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Lloyd.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. He'll get it into second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. Stepping in, Mark Lloyd. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Hernandez, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box, and they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Striding forward now is the DH, Trey Mancini. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Mancini.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing
hold on right here.
And he drops it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The White Sox down to their last strike. He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The Los Angeles Angels get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Shohei Ohtani earns the win, his 2nd. Ronaldo Lopez was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he settled with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending.
Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Andrew Heaney gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Andrew Heaney, I love this guy from the left side, not afraid to throw strikes. Like a lot of lefties, inconsistency with the strike zone is the major problem. But if he's getting his breaking stuff over, look out. He can shut just about anybody down. Good, solid pitcher that's getting better with more experience.
Stepping into the box, Mark Lloyd. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard liner to center field. And a base hit as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first two games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Mancini.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looped out toward third.
Ball, you got it. Round
the
it.
second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this. In now is Andrelton Simmons, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Andrelton Simmons.
The 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Lloyd has a beat on it. 1 out. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
So here is Avisail Garcia.
And
he also had 3
Angels,
hits in the win last night.
The right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lloyd coasts under it, makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now to the plate, Mark Lloyd. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. A man left for the White Sox, but they're up 1-0. Striding in once again, Mark Lloyd. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Lloyd. And that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. It's the White Sox 3 and the Angels nothing. So coming to the plate, Avisail Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lloyd is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Striding in, Zach Cozart. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
And now for the Angels, Kevin Smith. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Kevin Smith.
Here's the 0-2. In the air now out to left. Lloyd is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready to take his hacks again, Mark Lloyd, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Alex Colomé gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Craig Kimbrell records the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Felix Pena gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Mark Lloyd. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. So just digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Lloyd. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lloyd.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Lined into left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Trey Mancini.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
On the back right here.
To the left side. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Lloyd. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Line drive to center field. Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls.
Coming to the plate again, Mark Lloyd, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. He's set and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Pierce is on his way home. Now the relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact.
The designated hitter.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Trey Mancini. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-2. Popped him up.
Round it hard.
Simmons is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Big inning here. So stepping in, Justin Upton. He singled his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into the...
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Lloyd is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track. Stepping into the box, Mark Lloyd, and their runners at the corners now.
Lloyd.
From the stretch. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Mancini.
Pierce on second. Lloyd on at first with 2 down. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready once again, Colby Rasmus. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Rasmus.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. Into the box, Justin Bour. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Justin Bour.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Lloyd sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels get just the 1. We've played 8 full. The White Sox lead it 9-1.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Carlos Rodon earns the win, his second. So that just about does it for outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown. Tyler Duffy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have.
Up next for Minnesota, Williams Astudillo. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. Here it comes, 0-2. In the air now out to left field. Lloyd moves over, 2 gone. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Lloyd. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the second inning. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Next will be the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive base hit.
GG on challenge.
And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now
hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Rosario on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and there's a first step in the comeback. So one away now in the Minnesota third, and into bat next, the left-hander hitting Lonnie Chisenhall. In the air now, out to left. Lloyd moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Mark Lloyd. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Buxton ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. The 1-2. Lloyd will wait on it. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he's got it for out number 2. Ready now, Mark Lloyd. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Mark Lloyd.
Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Mark Lloyd. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Buxton moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final today. The Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Duffy notches his 3rd win of the year. Corbin Burns permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. Thursday night baseball headed your
And
way
now,
from Guaranteed
your
Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the first of this 4-game. Ronaldo Lopez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, his last one was kind of a train wreck. Wasn't able to get out of the second inning in his last start and took a loss. He's going to look to go a lot deeper into this one, hopefully to take some of that stress out of that bullpen so the bullpen doesn't have to bail him out.
In now is Adam Eaton. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Adam Eaton.
Hit in the air to left field. Lloyd is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
So striding forward now, Mark Lloyd. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the...
Stepping in for the Jays, Devin Travis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Digging in to try it again. Adam Eaton, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eaton.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Galvis will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Lloyd. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lloyd.
Hit sharply on the ground. Hard 90. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Lloyd. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from 3rd.
And here with the infield back.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Jed Jerko.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. There are...
So striding in, Mark Lloyd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's a base hit. So a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Mancini.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side.
Come on, get there, get there.
There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The Chicago White Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ronaldo Lopez wins his 3rd of the season. Ryan Barucki was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
White Sox, 11 runs, 7 hits.
It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now. Andrew Suarez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
In the air now out to left field, and that's in there, base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Batting third.
Here's Jed Jerko now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Lloyd going back, and that one is gone.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not.
Now at the plate, Mark Lloyd, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mark Lloyd.
Stroman comes set. First pitch on the way. Now a drive out to left center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. In now, Trey Mancini, and the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame.
Trey Mancini.
This one's down to third. Drury has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the one. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Jays are next to bat for Toronto, Brandon Drury. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Brandon Drury.
The 1-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Lloyd going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel.
He pops it up. In there, a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Road.
Leading off the inning, Mark Lloyd, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the box now, Mark Lloyd, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing. Coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Travis.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. Lloyd moves over. 1 away. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And that'll bring up Devin Travis.
Devin Travis.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lloyd is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Leading off the inning, Mark Lloyd. And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move it.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure then.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of that bullpen. But he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
On 14 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. Today, Game 3. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Ready now for the White Sox, Mark Lloyd. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. The relay to second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Mancini.
Hard on the ground toward short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there. Able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
The 3-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. That's popped up.
All right, get off the bag, get off the bag.
Play, 2 gone. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, now, Devin Travis, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Travis.
Swing and a looper to left. Lloyd moving in. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3. Settling in now, Mark Lloyd. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Here's Jed Jerko now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jed Jerko.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-0. Ready for another shot now, Mark Lloyd. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered.
Now at the plate, Jed Jerko. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Tellez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Jerko and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game.
Mark Lloyd will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. This is line to left. Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy. Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless ninth inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
5-2 the final today. Chicago jumped out to an early lead.
A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Corbin Burns, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio, 2-to-1, that this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
Let's play ball.
Ready now for L.A., Jose Brasino.
The first baseman, number 10, Jose.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted.
Stepping up now, Justin Upton. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The 0-1 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lloyd has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Mark Lloyd, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 21 for him on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Ready for another chance? Mark Lloyd. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Back goes Trout. Still going back. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Talk about living up to the hype. We heard in spring training that this rookie had all the makings of being a great one, and swings like that are the reason why. What a pretty swing, and what a rookie year he's having.
Riding into the box, Mark Lloyd, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 5. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. The tag gets 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds. Digging in, Jose Bracino. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6.
Jose Bracino.
The 3-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Lloyd is in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Mark Lloyd will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. But right there to glove it is the short.
Leading off for the Angels, the first baseman, Office.
This is in the air out to left field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Standing in, Rich Quezada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lloyd is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Lloyd. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still tied 7-7. Digging in now, Zach Kozart. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sack?
So digging in now, Mark Lloyd. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen? Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Trout is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Los Angeles Angels came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Shane Green claims the win out of the pen, his first. Justin Anderson wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more. Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lloyd is under it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, this club really needs Andrelton Simmons to turn it around. Last 10 games have been a struggle. Not only is he having a hard time getting any base hits, he's struggling just to get on base. Less than a .250 on base percentage in his last 10. So any sign of life from this guy would be a welcome sight.
Stepping in, Rich Quezada. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fletcher gets his lead at first, nobody out. This one's flared out toward left. Lloyd coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary.
Into the box now, Tyler Wade. He popped out in his first trip.
Tyler Wade.
The 1-2 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way.
Up next for Chicago, Mark Lloyd. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway. So here is Avisail Garcia as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gap.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that.
Now at the plate, Mark Lloyd. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that in order go the White Sox. They're down 9-0.
Leading off for the Angels.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He was a ground out victim last time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lloyd is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Lloyd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Right side, but it's well fouled.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
Go hard.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Now in the box, Rich Quezada. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Belted high in the air out to left. Lloyd racing back, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lloyd is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. At the plate, Mark Lloyd. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit. It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2, the final in this game. The Halos put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one.
Angels, 10 runs on 14 hits. No.
We've got baseball for you. Now at the plate, Mark Lloyd. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series.
Lloyd.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Upton. He's not going to have a play on it. This might bring home the runner from first. Hernandez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Leading off the inning, Mark Lloyd, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Trout is right there, one down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. David Fletcher. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Runners on the move for second. In the air now out to left field. Lloyd is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report, as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
Now Upton with a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he...
Now batting, Mark Lloyd. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had...
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series.
Digging in once again, Zach Kozar. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. This pitch is popped up. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Standing in, Rich Quezada. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Rich Quezada.
The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Galvis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. At the plate, Mike Trout. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Mike Trout.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Lloyd looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career. Ready to take his hacks again, Mark Lloyd, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up. Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right.
It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Chicago find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Fernando Romero, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right?
Stepping up to the plate, Mark Lloyd. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. Has a look, now the pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Go hard!
Throw gets him, 2 down. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see Colby Rasmus and that hair play today. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time.
Stepping in, Mark Lloyd. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
This one is launched. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 25 for him on the year, and it gives the White Sox a 3-1 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this?
At the plate, Mark Lloyd. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Hicks is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the air. Leading off the inning, Miguel Andujar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Lloyd arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the. Now to the plate, Mark Lloyd. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Stand up right here.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 3 and the Yankees 1.
There's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win, and are hoping to build on that now.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
No errors. They left 6 men on base.
Afternoon baseball on the. Corbin Burns will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
So coming to the plate, Mark Lloyd, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Back on the south side, 2nd inning coming up. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, clearly there is no rain in the area as of yet, but the reports that I'm getting say precipitation is expected as this game moves along. Of course, the grounds crew and the umpires will work to get this one in without a delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it is impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lloyd will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Striding in once again, Mark Lloyd comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players.
Striding in, Mark Lloyd.
Mark Lloyd.
Bumgarner sets. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Judge ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Andujar.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lloyd is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Mark Lloyd. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
The 0-1 on its way. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, one away.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. So the Bronx Bombers came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Tommy Cangley gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. Zach Britton comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 53, Zach Britton. The left fielder, number 29, Mark Lloyd.
Fouled off. That average way up there to start things out. 25 homers, 53 RBIs. The 0-1 offering. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2. Hit hard up the middle.
Get there, get there, get there.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
A one-run game, 6-5, the final today. Jose Alvarez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
That's the end of this stream.